Yeah, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? It's your brother Wineezy for Sheezy, man. Yeah, it is. It ain't about me, it's about that, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you where it's at. This how you barbecue in the rain, baby. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come prepared, man. You know what I'm saying? Got you a little gazebo. I'm gonna show you a little closer. Rain coming down. Not that much. I got my mare over there. That thing is a pig right now. Until I give it a breath of life. You know what I'm saying? He a one-legger. And he ready to do donut stuff. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you barbecue in the rain. You got the gazebo, right? And I ain't no Raiders fan, though. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta represent the Raiders. So why? Because I'm from the Bay, right? So we gotta represent the Raiders, right? Unfortunately. You know, I don't know how people could be a fan of one team. There's so much talent everywhere. You gonna be a fan of one team. That's just not me. Right? So this is how you barbecue, man. This is how you smoke ribs in a Weber. You know what I'm saying? A little 22-inch Weber. Yeah. Pretty soon I'm gonna give y'all the whole recipe on how to make your ribs look like that. This is burnt, okay? Yeah, that's burnt. We understand. But that was a sacrifice piece because he had to go underneath this. You know what I'm saying? Do you see that? You see where it's like nothing under here, right? But all the fire is over here, right? Okay. The ribs ain't burnt though, but he had to be sacrificed. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice some meat though. You do. You see that meat? You see that fire? This shit hot, boy. You see my wood going? You know what I'm saying? I got charcoal and lump wood. You know, the one that come in the Mexican store? You know what I'm saying? That's the best charcoal, bro. That shit just make hella dust. So we got that shit under here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I took the little pan out because the pan ain't in it. It don't work. Get that little small shit up out of here. Use a turkey pan. Your wife might not like it though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. All them people be saying it take 3 or 4, 10 minutes. 30 minutes to get your temperature back. No, it don't. You just put the lid back on. Put the lid back on. You know. I think we dropped the lid so it don't go quite on. There you go. Now let's see how long it'll take to see smoke come out the middle. Out the little peephole. Let's see if you can see it. Is smoke coming out of it? Okay. Now, if the technology was good enough, you will be able to put your hand right here to see if it's hot. So I'll do it for you. Oop. Now, I'm not faking, okay? But I'm not gonna burn myself for you. But if you move your hand, I mean it's hot, right? Hot. It's hot. Period, man. You know what I'm saying? Smoking. And that's how you smoke ribs, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep your fire on one side. Yeah, little baby Weber. First barbecue video. We barbecuing in the rain. You know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm finna get my dough. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna show y'all in the next video. Maybe not the next one. But I'm gonna go over a whole tutorial, you know, about the tools you need. You need tools, okay? And we're gonna start over from scratch, man. Every man needs some tools, okay? You need tools. Even barbecuing, you still need certain tools, okay? Yeah, don't worry about them bikes over there. Worry about this. All right, when you're barbecuing on a 22-inch Weber, you know what I'm saying? This is the traditional barbecue pit. This is like the normal pit that everybody's used to seeing right here, right? It's a regular pit. You do not put your charcoal underneath your meat. No. So I'm gonna show you how that's done. I'm gonna show you where to place your charcoal, okay? But this video, you know, I just decided to show you how to barbecue in the rain, okay? Perfectly good. You good up under here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You good up in here. You might not be good sitting in those seats right there, but you're good under here though. You put your charcoal in the middle, this side. Your meat is in the middle on this side. So notice how we got the pork over the meat. It would not make sense to have this on this side, so that we've got apple wood on that side, right? Okay, you don't cook. I don't cook with wood on the whole cook. If I do, I'm gonna switch them out. All right. If I cook it with two different woods, then I'm gonna use like cherry wood. Let the meat get a certain color, and then I'll take that off. You know, if it's a log or if it's chunks, if it didn't burn all the way down, I'll take it off. Because I don't like mixing woods. It doesn't come out the same. You want distinguished flavors, right? Only using cherry, apple, hickory, period. That's it. But this lump wood, that's either oak or mesquite. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be mesquite, okay? So now we're using mesquite wood. That was the lump wood. You know, when you use that kind of wood, charcoal, if anybody barbecue with lump wood, you know that shit makes a whole bunch of sparks, right? When I say sparks, it just crackles, you know, like a damn firecracker. It crackles, right? That's mesquite wood. Okay? That lump wood, actually. So we're using mesquite and apple on these ribs today. Normally, I'm gonna use hickory and apple on regular charcoal, but since I use lump wood, that's already a flavor of a wood right there. So you can't get them mistaken. You know, you don't want to be using hella different woods. Your meat gonna come out tasting weird. All right. I'm trying to get y'all the blueprint, man, how to barbecue. You know what I'm saying? For the people who always wonder, how can I barbecue in the rain? This is how you do it. Get you a little gazebo from Walmart, man. You know, this shit probably costs like $100. You know, if that. It don't even matter how much it costs. Just go get one. You could get a cheap one. It don't even fucking matter. You could get you a $50 one. You know, I'm saying this shit probably costs $100 just with them fake ass Raiders emblem on it. All right. And no disrespect to the Raiders, even though they're moving to Las Vegas. Fuck them Raiders, man. You feel me? Shit, fuck all the NFL teams, period. How about that? Okay, yeah. And I'm a NFL fan. I'm a baseball fan, basketball fan. I'm a fan of every sport, man. And it's always different stars on each team. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, why would I only like one team? No. I'm a fan of many teams. That's why they came out with Fantasy League. So you can like many teams, like many players on many teams. You don't like one team. How clueless is that? You motherfuckers limit yourself. Okay, uh-oh. Too much talking, that's why I knocked down the beer. Ugh. Might need to get another one. Okay, enough of the barbecue. I mean, enough of the NFL talk. Back on this barbecue, man. And this for anybody, man. Anybody want to learn how to barbecue, this is how you do it. You put your charcoal on one side of the pit. You just imagine in the middle, and since it's a circle and it goes up, you gotta imagine that you need some type of tool, which I'm gonna show you. You see them tongues right there, a tool, right? It's still a tool, because you're not gonna use it with your hands, especially when they're hot. And you stack them up. You know what I'm saying? You push all of it up. And you see this little this hamburger spatula. That's what we use. We don't use that for the meat. We're using that to maneuver the charcoal. Okay? So please don't think that I'm using anything on the meat and I put it on the floor. I'm not using none of this. None of these utensils on the floor is touching this meat. Period. Because if you're smoking your meat, you don't need to flip it. Okay? That's why we had that sacrifice piece that you saw earlier. So we ain't got to flip nothing. And I'll explain that when I show you how to barbecue with 3 ribs or even 4 ribs on this pit. The same way I'm doing it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make a whole video and I'm gonna give y'all the game how to barbecue 3 slabs of ribs. You go to Costco, they sell you 3 slabs of ribs at once. Okay, I'll show you how to make 6 slabs of ribs on this same pit. I did it before. Okay, fed many people on this small little pit. People was amazed how I did it. You know what I'm saying? I just told them. They didn't believe me though. You know what I'm saying? And that shit falling off the bone, all of it. Okay, period. Yeah, it takes a little longer. About 4 hours total? But you could cook 2 out. You could cook 2 ribs and it still takes 4 hours. So, you know, shit. I don't want to say it takes a little longer. It's more work. How about that? Cooking 6 slabs of ribs. And that's how you do it, though. Hey, what's going on, buddy? All right, man. Yeah, we definitely got to be respectful to the neighbors, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why they came outside, because they love the smell. Applewood. All right. We fast forward in time. Fast forwarding a little bit of time. Okay. And then we finna take these ribs off and wrap them in foil. What I mean by wrap, I'll show y'all the end result. I'm not gonna show y'all how I do it. Okay? I'm gonna do a whole video about how to wrap it. Okay? But we just fast forwarding. We don't want to see too much smoke. Okay? We want to see little smoke and a whole lot of cooking, though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that piece is burnt. Remember, that was a sacrifice piece. We sacrificed that one because it was a little bit close to this fire. It was close to that fire right there. So we had to sacrifice it because we didn't want to burn the ribs. So we sacrificed, you know what I'm saying? When you get spare ribs as a whole, they look bigger than this, okay? So when you chop it down like this with a knife or even like this, there's going to be a flap of meat that hangs over. That was that. Okay, I threw the fatty part away because shit, I ain't eating that shit. And if I ain't gonna eat it, my kids ain't gonna eat it. Alright? They're done on both sides. Yeah, a little burnt. Yeah, okay. But it doesn't matter. Because when you wrap it, everything's finna be falling off the bone. I guarantee you. Oh, damn. Choking on the applewood. I thought I seen a piece of charcoal on the meat. I just didn't like the way that looked. Okay, it's not burnt that much at all, pretty much. I mean, is that burnt to you? This not even done. Somebody might be like, this is done. Okay, yeah, this is burnt. But even this is we finna wrap. We finna wrap this, okay? Yeah, even with this burnt part, yeah. All of it, man. You know, just wrapping in foil. I'll get that shit off. wrap it in foil, this shit gonna be good to go. Period, man. I ain't hiding nothing, man. I ain't even gonna fast forward that part. Cause it's okay. You know? This is the little small pieces of rib. This ain't the main rib. So all you people laughing at my barbecue being burnt, this is not the main rib. This is just, this piece had to get burnt. It was a sacrifice piece. It had to go. We sacrifice it, right? That's why we call it, that's why I say we sacrifice it. You know what I'm saying? I could chop this part off and then, you know what I'm saying? You see that? It's not done. You feel me? It's not burnt, man. You know? It's just the outside looks like that to some people. But if you're a real barbecue person, you know what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna feed the fire. Get that off. This is how you manage a fire. I'm gonna have a whole video on that too. You know what I'm saying? You can't be scared of fire. I burned myself many times, believe it. See it? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get all this big shit off. Okay. Then we're gonna brush this shit. You see how hot that is? You know what I'm saying? This lump wood mixed with charcoal. You feel me? And notice how I got no fire on this side where my meat is. All the fire is up here. Feel me? Okay. We fast forward time once again. Okay. Seeing how this grill was dirty, right? It was dirty. Well, not dirty, but it was dirty, man. Okay. But we cleaned it. You know, I don't have 3 hands. Well, I do, but you know, with my 2 hands, I can only clean the barbecue pit. You know what I'm saying? I use one tool, which I'll show you. You see the vice grips? That was a tool that I used, and then I brushed it with the brush. I cleaned it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This is tools out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tools. This is how you see? Fire on one side. Meat on the other side. Alright? Y'all stay tuned to this good barbecuing, man. You know? You see how I stacked it? This is how you wrap your ribs. I'm gonna show you how to wrap the ribs on a whole nother video. You see it? You see the foil right here? Right? Another 45 minutes. All of this finna be falling off the bone. Falling off the bone. Period. Okay? Falling off the bone.